Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're checking out the Waldorf-Astoria Los Cabos, Pedregal, one of my favorite resorts on the entire earth. It's available in Hilton Honors for 120,000 Hilton Honors points per night. It's about $600 worth of points based on my valuation. We stayed here actually on New Year's Eve on a last minute trip down to Cabo from Phoenix. The room rates that night were over $2,500 after taxes. So we got an absolute steal on value, about 6 points per dollar on Hilton Honors points. So pretty incredible. I've stayed here in the past, but didn't make a video. So I'm excited to show you all there is at the Waldorf-Astoria Los Cabos, Pedregal. So after you are greeted at the gate by the guard, he'll ask you if you'd like a tea or margarita, and you're led through a very long tunnel through the mountain to the other side where the Waldorf-Astoria is. You have your own almost private beach. There's really only a few resorts on this beach, so it's not very highly trafficked. And then this is the view from the lobby. So you have nice waves, very relaxing feel to it. You definitely feel like you're on your own island here. And there we are with our margaritas arriving, which we're thrilled about. So we're going to do a full tour of this resort. We're going to check out everything, the pools, the restaurants, our suite. Every suite here actually includes its own plunge pool, which makes it very unique in Los Cabos. So let's check out everything here. So I want to show you the property first before I show you the suite that we were in. But we're coming out of our suite building here. The property is pretty large and spread out across the cliffs, basically. At Pedregal means boulders in Spanish or something similar, so gets you on theme here at the Waldorf-Astoria. But as you can see, every single room has a balcony with that plunge pool. Each room has differing views. They all face the ocean, which is nice. But depending on where you are in the building, you'll have differing oceanfront versus partial ocean. The lower floors I wouldn't necessarily recommend because you're not going to get as good of an ocean view, and that's why you're paying the money here or the points. So just something to keep in mind and make that special request. We actually weren't initially happy with our room there on the corner, so they did find us a different room for us to move to. We were right above the kids club, so not very romantic or special for New Year's, and did not want to be woken up by children on New Year's Day playing in the club. So this is the family pool. There's a lot of pool toys that are in there on occasion, so it feels very natural. There's some boulders that are flowing in there, which is really cool. And then you keep walking and you'll make your way here to the Beach Club restaurant. That's open for breakfast and lunch. And then during our stay, it was actually open for dinner because of New Year's. And then right beyond that restaurant is the infinity pool that overlooks the ocean and the beach. Families are also allowed to play in there. The hot tub for the resort is also located there. And we got to hang out there, order some lunch. They bring out some ice waters immediately to your bench. So it's some really incredible service, as well as some popsicles, so some nice surprise and delight moments there at the Pedregal. So really high-end option here. The service at this resort is absolutely fantastic. And the rest of the paths of the resort just kind of weave in and out of the buildings to various restaurants, so we'll check some of those out. There's some shops over there to the right that weren't open on our visit, or we didn't see them open. And then up ahead here is the spa. We didn't have a chance to visit the spa, but you see those waterfalls up ahead. That's actually the spa pool. That's private only if you have a treatment, and you can use that all day. This resort definitely is not without pools, so if you feel like you need a more private giant pool option, the spa pool is definitely one. We saw maybe one couple in there during our visit. And we're walking over to sort of the main restaurant area past some of the Waldorf-Astoria villas. So if you want a 2 or 3 bedroom option, those are available, and they have their own plunge pools, slightly bigger than what you would get in a regular room. So there are some ultra premium options. Those swings over there is actually a little champagne bar that you can grab some sunset drinks at. And so here's a good look at the cliffs above. Those are actually private homes in the Pedregal neighborhood above the resort. But this is Don Manuel's, and the pool bar that's for the adults only pool right here, also infinity. So lots of options for people to jump into pools and grab a drink. I love the swim up bar option. So that's always available to adults right here at Don Manuel's, which also has the breakfast in the morning, which we'll show you in a little bit. So as we walk past Don Manuel's, there's a tequila bar right there. Again, lots of restaurants here. Pretty big resort, but does not feel overcrowded, and the rooms are gigantic. So those 115 rooms of guests have plenty of space to spread out here. And overlooking the adults only pool again, and looking back to where we started our tour, we're walking up the stairs and weaving through some more buildings on this side of the resort, which I've never stayed on this side, but it was fun to explore. And we'll make our way to the Cliffside Champagne Bar, which was actually open on New Year's Eve for a special expensive New Year's Eve dinner, as well as Don Manuel's. So here's the Champagne Terrace. It's built into the side of the cliff and looks all the way down the beach. So incredible sunset views. Pretty expensive champagne for my taste, but really some great options here in case you want to celebrate a special occasion or you just want to celebrate the sunset. That is available there. So now let's take a walk down the beach that is right in front of the Waldorf-Astoria Los Cabos Pedregal and check out what that looks like. So these are available on points through the Hilton Honors program, but are usually priced in the several millions of points. These are the villas available to guests. So a massive private pool, private sun tanning area, you have butler service, you have hammocks, and you're right on the beach. So really some special accommodations here for a big group of people, or someone who just wants a ton of extra space. So pretty incredible area here. Obviously the beach in front is not private, so you do have that to contend with, but really great option for those wanting to splurge here at the Waldorf-Astoria. And we're just walking back past the adults only pool in front of Don Manuel's now, and then we'll make our way all the way down to the infinity pool for families. Okay, so now we are gonna check out our suite, our room. So we were upgraded as Hilton Diamonds to an oceanfront room. This is the first room that we're gonna show you. It's overlooking the kids club, so we actually ended up moving, as I mentioned. But each room at the resort is a little bit unique. They're varying sizes, maybe plus or minus 10 square feet. Your bathroom might be a little larger, your bedroom might be a little larger. So it's kind of fun to get checked into different rooms and see how different they are. Here's our welcome amenity, some cashews as well as some Clase Azul tequila. So that is included with your room. Great little touch there from Waldorf-Astoria to provide that for guests. So nice king room, nice and spacious. Here's the closet. You'll see the Waldorf-Astoria bag to the left there. That is included in your stay as well, so you can use that at the beach and take it home with you as a nice little souvenir. And then some off for the bugs, which I love. We had a few bug bites on this trip, so that's definitely very useful. And then some drawers for storage, as well as some laundry bags there. So then moving out of the closet, we will check out the fireplace and the TV area. So that little window there is the fireplace. It does get cold at night during the winter months here, so kind of a nice little touch. Warms up the room a little bit. Turning that on there, easy to turn on, it's all electric. And there's the TV, where the coffee area also is. It's an espresso machine. You have a safe for storing laptops. It can fit a laptop, pretty standard safe there. Bose speakers in case you wanted to connect some Bluetooth. And then the minibar, which is all included, all free, fully refilled. There's afternoon service to clean up your room as well, and they'll refill any drinks you might have drank out of there. And then there's the Nespresso pods with the coffee materials. So there's the fire going now. So as you can see, it's a nice little flame. Great touch, I felt. So moving out to the balcony, we have our plunge pool and nice little seating areas overlooking the kids club, which we didn't love, and pool. And I didn't really feel like this was an oceanfront room, so that's kind of why we asked to move. It's more of the building in front, and then we had a peekaboo view of the ocean to the left there, but not really something we were looking for. So they were nice enough to let us move, and really great service at the resort, so they helped us out. Love the binoculars that they put on the end table there for whale watching. We saw plenty of whales here, so if you're a big whale watcher, ask for a room with a great ocean view. You'll see whales galore all day. So big open bathroom. There is a giant door that closes the bathroom off nicely if you want more privacy. But there's tons of items here, including a little amenity kit that we'll show you later that they gave us as a little gift. Big open shower with a waterfall shower head. The temperature was hot enough to where the lack of door didn't really bother me here. Full bath, and then a nice walled-off toilet area for you to do your business in. And then let's show you the amenity kit that came Waldorf-Astoria branded. I really loved this aspect. I think this was relatively new. I don't remember this from my last stay, but some toothbrushes and razors and etc. there for people that may have forgotten something. So definitely helpful there. They really have everything covered here at the resort. So after we checked out the room, we decided to play a little bit of tennis. So you'll walk or take a golf cart, which they'll call for you, back through the tunnel to the main gate. And inside the gates, there are 2 tennis courts. They're not clay court or grass or anything fancy like that. They have carpet, but nice facility and in great shape. They'll provide balls and rackets for you if you don't bring them. My wife is pretty into tennis, so we brought our own tennis rackets and had to play a little bit. It was really a lot of fun. Has nice views overlooking the city and the harbor. So coming back through the tunnel, back away from the tennis courts, the same tunnel that you enter the resort, here's the roundabout that you would exit once you first enter the resort, just showing you a little bit more there. There is a gym on property. It's reasonable size. They also had a yoga room, so they'll do classes here, and you really don't have to reserve it, even though this is COVID times. Plenty of water and towels and headphones for you if you need it. We came back to our room, and this is standard every single day. They give you some beers and some guacamole and and chips. So really a great amenity there, and just adds to the high-end nature of the Waldorf-Astoria. And then it was sunset time in our new room, so here's the new view from our room, and absolutely stunning. So this place really comes alive at night. The lighting that they use throughout the resort is really incredible. It was New Year's Eve, so there was a lot of special events going on. We decided to eat at the a la carte restaurant, but then they welcomed us into the party afterward, which was really great. So we'll show you a little bit of that. So we ate at the beach club that evening. I had a nice pork chop, but there's lots of lighting within the pools and just a nice little walk around after dinner if you wanted to do that. We had a welcome drink in the lobby bar here with a live band going on. That's probably just for New Year's, but there's lots of live music around the resort during normal times as well. Some tuna there, and then my pork chop. So a really fantastic meal. And then we had another drink at this fire pit area, which is going on every night. I mean, just really a cool spot to, one, keep warm, because it does get a little windy at night here off the ocean. But check this tequila bar out. This is actually the Peacock Alley that they have at every single Waldorf-Astoria, so they made a little bit more tequila, of course. And then they had a live band for New Year's Eve, so really a lot of fun there, and had a massive fireworks show on the beach, as you'd expect in Mexico. So as you would expect, our heads were hurting a little bit the next morning on the New Year, so we had some breakfast. This was fully included for Hilton Diamond members. They did charge us $10, I think, for my iced coffee or one of our matcha lattes. That was about $10, but even though it's a continental breakfast and Hilton is doing credits in the United States, in Mexico they're still doing the full breakfast, which is very, very welcome, especially here. I imagine that this buffet would be pretty pricey for two. But had some fresh tamales and everything that you could possibly imagine there at the buffet, and your nice open air dining. Beautiful morning to start the new year. So this pretty much wraps up my tour of the Waldorf-Astoria Los Cabos Pedregal. I definitely recommend visiting this resort if you have a ton of Hilton points, or if you haven't gotten the Hilton Aspire card like I have to get diamond status automatically each year. This is a great place to burn those points or free night certificates. I found most of the points nights available closer into booking, so if you're booking a last minute trip on the West Coast, definitely check that out, and be sure to look down on the beach because you might see a little turtle like we did there. And then finally, as we left the resort, they gave us one last gift, which was a delicious sugar cookie in the shape of a turtle.